Good morning. Today is Monday, September 30th, 2024. Today is Monday morning, just before Rosh Hashana, which begins Monday evening. And this is the final message that I hope to share with you before Rosh Hashana. And it is, in a very strong sense, what I would want the final message to be going into this holiday. We've been spending weeks preparing for Rosh Hashana. It's about to come. And here's the last message for this season that I'd like to share with you, that I need to try to keep in mind, and hopefully it will be helpful for you to keep in mind as well. And it's a story I heard from someone named Sarah Zeldman. And the story goes like this. There's a fellow who owns a jewelry store in Israel. And one day, a 9-year-old girl walked into the store and said, "I am here to buy a bracelet." She looked through she looked through the cases, the shelves, the cases, and she pointed to a bracelet that was 12,000 shekel. That's a lot of money. 12,000 shekel for a bracelet. The man behind the counter asked her, "Do you want to buy that bracelet?" And she says, "Yes, I want to buy that bracelet." The man says to her, "You have very good taste. It's a very beautiful, very expensive bracelet. Who do you want to buy it for?" And the girl says, "I want to buy it for my older sister." So the storekeeper says, "That's very nice." But he says, "Why do you want to buy your older sister a bracelet?" And the little girl says, "Because I don't have a father or a mother, and my older sister takes care of us. So we want to buy her a present. And I'm willing to pay for it." And she pulled out of her pocket a whole bunch of coins that totaled just under 8 shekel. Remember, the price is 12,000 shekel. But she had about 8 shekel worth of coins. And the storekeeper says to her, "Wow, that's exactly the amount that the bracelet costs." So he was wrapping up the bracelet for this little girl. And he turned away to wrap the gift. He had tears in his eyes. He finished wrapping the gift, wiped away his tears, and handed the little girl the package with the bracelet. A few hours later, the older daughter entered the store. "I'm terribly embarrassed," she said. "My sister should not have come here. She should not have taken it without paying." The storekeeper said to her, "What are you talking about?" The older sister says, "What do you mean? The bracelet costs thousands of shekel." "I know, it costs thousands of shekel. My little sister doesn't have thousands of shekel. She doesn't even have 10 shekel. Obviously, she didn't pay for it." The storekeeper said to her, the older sister, "You could not be more wrong. Your younger sister paid me in full. She paid me 7 shekel, 80 agurot, and a broken heart." And he said to the older sister, "I want to tell you something. I'm a widower. I lost my wife a number of years ago. People come into my jewelry store every single day. They come in and they buy expensive pieces of jewelry. All these people, they can afford it. When your sister walked in, for the first time in so very long since my wife had died, I once again felt what love is." And he told her to keep the bracelet. And he wished her well. On Rosh Hashana, we come before the Almighty with our wishes, our prayers, our requests. And we cannot afford it. We don't have enough money to pay for it. We don't have enough merits that would cause us to deserve all we want. So we come before the Almighty and we empty our pockets and we put on the counter whatever merits we have, plus promises for the future. I'll pick up the phone and call someone who is lonely. I'll learn 5 extra minutes of Torah. I'll be kind. I'll try harder not to speak lashon hara about other people. And when we do this on Rosh Hashana, when we put everything that we have on the counter, God says to us, this Thursday on Rosh Hashana, God says to us, "You don't know how long it's been since I've felt what love means." God sees how much we love God, how much we yearn to improve. Even if we're far away, but the yearning is there. Dirshu es Hashem, we are searching for God. We're yearning to come close to God. We may not be there. We may only have pennies. But God sees from our searching and our yearning and our offering whatever paltry merits we have. God sees how much we love God, how much we yearn to improve. And God says, "You know what? You have touched my heart. Here it is, paid in full." Dirshuas Hashem bimatzo, this line that is the theme, seek out God when God is near, which refers to these days starting with Rosh Hashana. Dirshu, seek out, does not mean reach. It doesn't mean complete. It doesn't mean be perfect. Dirshu means to try, to reach out, to take a step forward, to express that we want to come closer, even if we have not yet done so sufficiently, but it's what we want, what we are seeking. We come before God on Rosh Hashana with dirshu, with our seeking, with our wanting. And God responds to us, paid in full. May God respond to each of us this Rosh Hashana and to all of us collectively with whatever we are able to offer, whatever depth of our prayers, whatever level of our commitment, whatever introspection of our past we're able to do, whatever we're able to accomplish, may God accept it and say to us, paid in full. My friends, I wish you a great day. I wish you a new Jewish year filled with peace, security, inspiration, growth, and the opportunity for us to be able to study Torah together. I wish for you good health and happiness in your families and fulfillment in all the work you do. Shana Tova.